Hello, my name is Acidical Portal, and today we will be making a light bulb thingy majiggy. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So we're gonna replicate this light right here. I'm probably not gonna build it because that would kind of take the whole video. Yes, I did make this mineshaft kind of like model, I guess. I used a few plugins, but anyways, so the script in this isn't that bad. It's pretty easy, but I thought it was easy to replicate. So let's duplicate this. I have actually a better idea. I just want to start from scratch, but I will show you the contents of the light. So in this video, I'm just gonna make like a block and show you how you can like mess around with like the contents of the light. So, all right. So this model has a lot of stuff going on in it. I didn't name the scripts because they're not outside of their parent, which is point light, and all you have to do is just reference the parent. And I have 3 different scripts that are running, but I'll show you what it looks like. It's a little bit laggy because this computer's it's kind of bad, but it flickers like that. Yeah, that's what it looks like, and I just have plugins, but it flickers like that. The game is a little slow, but it's all supposed to work together. So we have a model right here. Then I have union because I carved out this right here. If I built this, it would take the entire video, but I just named the models that I'm going to be working on, light bulb 1 and light bulb 2, because I had to make them separate models, but I wanted them both to flicker. So I'm gonna make this part right here neon. It's kind of gonna look like the It's kind of gonna look like the Tesseract, kind of, but the Tesseract's actually blue. So Marvel reference. So script right here is right here. So so I have a while loop. When you use while true do, which is a code, it means if you put anything in between the end and the while true do, it basically means that anything you put inside of this will repeat forever. So it will run from line 1 to line 10, which is this right here, and it will say change the material of this this part to glass. So it will do that, then it will wait 1 second, no, 0.1 second, and then it will change it to neon. It will wait 0.1 second again and then change it to glass, and then 0.5 seconds again and change it to neon, because flickering's kind of random. And then wait 1, and then it will repeat the entire thing. So basically, I'm going to try to do that to this right here. I'm going to add a script. We don't need all that fancy union and all that, because I'm not going to recreate this because that would take the whole video. So, alright. So I'm going to change the material of this. So how to change the material is you do script dot parent because the parent is the part. Actually, I'll rename the parts just in case we get confused. Name light cube. Yeah, light cube, because it's just a cube that generates light. So script.parent, which is the light cube, that's what parent means, dot material, So we have to reference the material. So if we go to the parts right here, which is inside of which is the properties, the material is right here. So this is its physical appearance, and this would be like clicking on that. This is literally what script.parent.material would mean. So now we have to tell the code to, oh, what the heck, sorry. We have to tell the code exactly what we want as the material. So I'm going to go with like a different thing besides glass because I just want to show you how this works. I guess I'll go with foil, but it's a string, so you have to put it in quotations. So foil, yeah, foil. I think I did it right. Scripts.parents.material.foil. So if we run this, it should, yeah, it should make it foil. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of like hairs in this world. Kind of weird, but just ignore that. But it did change the property to foil. And yeah, the script over here. Alright, so, alright, foil. We did that. And now it's back to the normal because before the game runs, it hasn't been told to turn to foil. So only when the game is not running is it light or neon. So, but we can change that. So I'm going to make it so we wait. I'm going to make it wait 0.5 seconds. So that's 0.5. There we go. 0.5 seconds. And then we have to do script. I'll get into local scripts eventually and functions, but for now, let's just do this because this is a lot simpler and I don't want to confuse you guys. So script.parent.material equals neon. So neon right here should switch back to neon. Actually, let's wait 1 second because I want it to be pretty clear that it's switching. Yeah, it just turned to neon when it ran, but you saw that happen. Let's move it away from that hair because it's kind of distracting and it's a little weird. So, all right. All right, script.parents, and we want to make it wait again. So wait, let's make it wait 1 second again. So let's wait 1 second and let's change it to foil again. My sticky keys are kind of on, so it's a little bit annoying. Material equals foil, and then we're just going to repeat this over and over again. But remember, while true do is called a while loop, and this right here is highlighted in red because the script hasn't been told to end, so it's just going to get confused and it will mess up because the while true loop hasn't been called. So when I put the end right there, as you can see, the red highlight is gone because now this is an actual while true do loop, or while loop as they call them. So this should repeat forever every 1 second actually, okay, that looks a little weird. Wait 1 second and it should repeat. Always want to put await 1 as the last line, or await as the last line, so it can repeat. I'm going to indent this so it looks cleaner. Let's run this, and it should make a pattern of both of the things, and it should just go back and forth. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. This computer that I'm using, it delays, but this is the only one I can record on. But it should be every 1 second for you guys if you have a better computer than me. So yeah, every 1 second it changes. Good if you want to make like a blinking kind of thing. Alright, so now we want to change the light of this property. So I'm going to go back to the model right here. So I had a point light right here, which was completely separate. The point light was a completely different script, but it was still also in the same part, so they could run together, if that makes sense. So they kind of worked together. It's like music, you know? You have the drum set, you have the guitar, you have, you know, the bass, and you know, they all work together. It's kind of like that. So I'm gonna add a point light right here, and it adds like a little I'll change the time to night so you can more clearly see it. Time of day, let's make that 0. That's a little better. How about let's change it to 2 or 5 actually. Yeah, there we go. So as you can see, there's light that's being generated from this part. Alright, so from this part right here, oh yeah, and if the lighting looks different, it's because there's a lot of like properties in the lighting that with the color wheel that's making it look a different, giving off a different hue. And you could watch my fourth modeling episode. I'll give a link in the description if you want to learn how to edit the color of light. Okay, so we're gonna have a script inside of here. I'm gonna have 2 things to reference. So I'm gonna add a script. This is a, don't be confused, this isn't inside of this, it's just below the point light. So I'm gonna actually put a script inside of it, and then you should see this arrow right here. So this script is not a part of the point light. Don't be confused by that. This is, yeah, this is the material changing script. And you can name these. I don't name them unless you have to, I guess. I just think it's easier, so alright, oops, I kind of closed that one. Let's reopen it. It's good practice anyways. Point light script. Alright. I like to reference them so you can see what I'm doing and you can see them both at the same time. Alright, so this one also has a while true do loop. This is the theme of the video, as you can see. Alright, so I guess we can start off with a while true do. So while true do, script.parent.brightness. Oh yeah, and it automatically adds an end because it's assuming that that's what we're going to do, and that is. So script.parent.brightness, always spell exactly how it is. I think the brightness scale is from 1 to 60. Yeah, so, oh, 40, my bad. So anything between 60 and 40 is the brightness of this, and that's just the color of the, here, I'll show you so you're not confused. This is the color of what the light looks like. Yeah, it's all it's really cool looking, but we'll do that in a different video. Alright, script. So this is the script. Yes. Alright, script.parent.brightness. I want to make this really, really bright, so it's like flashing. I please don't have epilepsy, because that would be terrible. Let's make sure that this part right here, let's wait 1 second right here to script.material. Okay, awesome. Script.parents.brightness. Brightness equals. Okay, so since neon glows and foil doesn't, we'll make the brightness 0 for this. We'll make the brightness 10 for this, because that would make more sense, because if it's emitting light, which neon looks like it is emitting light as the material, then that's would be a more realistic choice. And then wait script.parents parent.brightness. Oops. It's a little difficult to spell on this keyboard. I do apologize. Brightness equals 0, because the it's foil again, and then we'll make it weight 1 again. So it should turn out like this, and it should flicker. Yeah, and it kind of flickers like that. And remember, my computer delays, so it should turn bright as the neon is being triggered, and it should be dark as the foil is triggered. So it should look a lot more prettier on your device that you're using on. I think that's about does it on this video. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Alright, see you guys. Peace.